For today's creature feature, we come to the east side of Pittsburgh. Welcome to the community of Monroeville. Just before you, the Monroeville Mall, the iconic filming location to the 1978 classic, George Romero's Dawn of the Dead. Today, June the 12th, kicks off the 3-day event inside the Monroeville Mall, what is known as Living Dead Weekend. And this bittersweet moment, it will be my first time coming to the Living Dead Weekend, and it will be the last time the Living Dead Weekend will happen inside of the Monroeville Mall. The Monroeville Mall is one of the most legendary, iconic filming locations in horror movie history. It's also my favorite zombie movie of all time. And that's the sole reason I've been here so many times. And the main reason I have returned for this last go at a convention inside this filming location devoted to this movie. For decades, fans from around the world have made the pilgrimage here, just like me, to walk the same halls once overrun by zombies. But time is running out. This is the final Living Dead Weekend ever held in the mall before a major redevelopment. Walmart has recently purchased this property, and they are said to bulldoze it, tear it down in 2027. I've explored these filming locations before, but I knew I had to come back one last time to experience this event for myself and bring you guys here vicariously. If you're a fan of this movie and you weren't able to make it here this weekend, I so hope you enjoy this video. This is a piece of horror history that is about to disappear. I am so stoked and I am so sad at the same time. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. I am Tampa J, lover of horror, zombies, Romero, of course Dawn of the Dead, Pittsburgh, huge Pittsburgh Steelers fan ever since I was a kid. Side note, I am so happy to be here. I could not miss this. It was several months ago. I was here at the mall. I was walking through and I got the news that they were going to tear it down. I quickly texted one of our good friends. I miss him so much, Adam the Woo. He loved this mall. He loved this movie. I was fortunate enough to live those moments with him, watch Dawn of the Dead with him, an anniversary screening in a movie theater in Florida a few years back. First time I came here, was texting him. He was so excited for me. He did one of the Living Dead weekends many years ago, and I remember watching that video, and I was like, man, I gotta experience that someday. And I said 5 years ago, when I was out here creating an entire filming location video of this movie, of this mall, that I would eventually come back for a Living Dead weekend. And I did not think I was gonna put it off this long for it to be the last one ever for anyone. So that is the main reason I'm here, to create this creature feature. But this is gonna be a tough one. 3 days, zombies, Dawn of the Dead, last time taking this all in, and I'm gonna document it for myself mostly, but for you guys too, always taking you with me. I appreciate you always coming with me. If you're a fan of this film, if you couldn't make it out here, any of that, if you just love seeing places you've never seen before, maybe this is your first time here, I hope you enjoy this video. The Living Dead Weekend is gonna kick off at noon. The VIP people are already showing up. There is one tour. They're gonna do several tours this weekend of the mall, of the filming location. There is a 12 o'clock tour kicking off. Not so sure if I can get on that one or if it's for VIP, but the mall opens at 11. The con is all over the mall, and that opens at noon with general admission. So that's gonna be the video. Thank you so much. This was a long-winded intro, but it was absolutely necessary. The dead will rise again one more time. I'm hoping to see it all. There's much ahead. And of course I started my video at the main entrance of the mall in Dawn of the Dead. A lot of action happened right out here. I'm thinking when Roger was bitten as they were trying to move those trucks. I'm thinking of the biker gang coming in and out of the doors, Tom Savini running right through those doors there, the blubber zombie bouncing his belly up against the same glass that's here today. They're gonna tear this down sometime next year. I'm hoping that maybe some of these Macy's bricks will go for sale. Maybe we can purchase a chunk of that. Also inside the Living Dead Museum, which I'm hoping to visit at some point today. I was here on its opening day back in 2021, and that's where I got this t-shirt I'm wearing here. Zombie capital of the world. There you go, Pittsburgh. I am anxious to take the official Living Dead Weekend Dawn of the Dead Mall tour today for my first and last time. They're gonna take us to spots that you typically don't see when you come here, given any single day. All right, it is said that we check in inside this entrance here near Dick's Sporting Goods and JCPenney. So we're gonna do that right now. It is, bless you. It is 6 minutes shy of 11 o'clock. And everything you see in this video is about to disappear. So keep that in mind as you're watching this. I bought my ticket so long ago, I'm not so sure the price, so I'm gonna look it up and put it in screen. I got a weekend pass, and just like any other convention, you can a la carte by each day, but I went ahead and got the weekend pass. Also, you could do VIP, but the VIP sold out really quick, so I wasn't able to get that, but that's okay. You enter right here. Check it out. I remember this giant mural here. A lot of my favorites on this wall, of course. Fred Rogers, Roberto Clemente, Kenny Wood, a lot of local stuff. Oh, and there we go. Franco Harris, one of my favorite football players of all time. Go Steelers. All right, so there is the Living Dead Museum. There's a line out the door. That might be where we check in. Just before the escalators down there, they have set up a bunch of chairs. Okay, now I see it. It's actually down there where we check in. See it? I'm cool with these escalators today. The Dawn of the Dead escalators. Living Dead weekend information, tickets, passes, programs. Tickets will call, so I'm gonna get in line here. It's so cool to be here. I've never been inside a convention inside a mall before, and I may never do that again. And this looks like the main stage for the event. I have never seen anything like this. This is so cool already. George Romero right here. And people have left some mementos. Here's a piece of brick. Oh yeah, there used to be a clock like this. This clock sat right here in this atrium in the movie. Dawn of the Dead logo. There's the flannel zombie from the airport. There's the old Monroeville Mall symbol pin, which I bought and gave to Chris the girl the first time I came here. One of the founding fathers of Pittsburgh's film industry. George Andrew Romero was born on February 4th, 1940 in Bronx, New York, and the rest is history. Take a screenshot, make it last longer. I've got many photos right here with George. I'm gonna get a few more before the weekend ends. Oh man, I am nerding out. This is like one of the worst feelings ever, knowing that this is gonna be the last time. I am nerding out and I'm crying at the same time. I just have general admission. I just had a couple questions. Yeah.
I can probably answer those. Ask me real fast.
Okay. I saw that there was a tour at noon. Can general admission get on that tour?
You have to buy the ticket.
Okay. All right. I guess I was in the wrong line, so I'm going to come back over here. A lot of people were confused. Oh, I didn't see these tables over here. I did manage to grab this Living Dead Weekend, the last pamphlet. That is so cool. This is the schedule and everything right here, so we will be thumbing through this. Mall tour. Okay, so if I want to get on the noon tour, if I didn't buy a ticket already, which to be honest, I didn't know I had to have a ticket for it, I'm going to stand in line and hopefully there's some availability. I've been meeting some subscribers, some friends, some fans already, just standing in line here. I'm already having a great time. All right, guys, I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is I picked up my weekend pass. Also, I bought a photo op. At some point this weekend, I will cash in on that. I'm excited about that. The bad news is I did not know that the mall tours, the Dawn of the Dead tours inside the mall were an additional ticket. And I was just let know nicely that they have been all sold out for quite some time. So at this current moment, I will not be going on one of the tours around the mall this weekend. Now, they said there are people that walk around and sell their tour tickets or give them away or have extra ones. So maybe if we bump into someone and they have an extra ticket at some point this weekend, whether it be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I will be able to take one of those tours. I did not see that on their website. I just bought the ticket. I saw the photo op tickets and I saw the actual event tickets. I did not see where it said you had to buy an additional ticket for the tour, so that's my bad. So that being said, we're gonna tour the mall. We're gonna visit some of the locations, revisit. I've done a whole tour of this. Check out that video at the end of this one if you wanna see a deep dive, very detailed explanation of what was filmed here as far as Dawn of the Dead. Check that out after the video, link in the description below. All right guys, we are standing before Dick's, JCPenney Dick's, in the lower hallway. Here's the layout of Living Dead Weekend. Take a screenshot, make it last longer. I'm gonna keep this for a souvenir. So it looks like it's all taking place on this side of the mall, with the exception of the lower level entrance all the way on the other side. Here you go, everyone here this weekend that was in Dawn of the Dead. Take a screenshot. I believe there's 2 pages. And here are the Dawn of the Dead celebrities. This is the first page. All of these people I'm about to show you in this pamphlet are here today. And I have purchased a photo op at some point this weekend with Scott Reiniger, Ken Foree, and Galen Ross. And if you want to follow along at home, there's also a website to Living Dead Weekend. There you can figure out where they're moving to after they close the Monroeville Mall. They're not dying exactly. They're just not going to be back in the mall, of course. Here's the schedule for today. It looks like there's many photo ops about to go down. We have a welcoming Living Dead Weekend speech right here at the stage at noon. All right, so there's Hall B, not opened up yet. That's gonna be one of the vendor halls up here on the 2nd level. So JCPenney up here, Dick's Sporting Goods down there. So JCPenney, one of the original anchors, still technically here. I'm heading out to the car to put up these souvenirs here. I took a picture of all this, that way I could reference it upon the weekend. I'm gonna keep this nice and crisp for a souvenir. The Living Dead Museum. Looks like it's a happening place. This is a great spot to buy swag as far as Dawn of the Dead, the museum, and the Monroeville Mall. It's packed, as you can see. A lot of people in line getting their stuff. Might be the last time they can buy it here. And here's Hall C, here on the 2nd balcony. Looks like they're setting up in there. At some point we'll go in there. They've got the Day of the Dead and Dawn of the Dead posters and Land of the Dead posters. It looks like Eugene Lark is here, of course. One of Romero's latest zombie films. Day of the Dead, of course, filmed in Pittsburgh as well. And then right behind me is Hall A, typically time and space event space. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be the main vendor area. Not quite open yet. Oh, okay, celebrities in here too, over to the right. Jim Baffico is here. You might remember him from the opening scene. He's the cop on the top of the roof, the real aggressive one. It's cool to see them setting up inside here. It looks like Tom Savini is gonna be right up front and center, of course. Say goodbye, creep. And this is the escalator. It might not be the same one, but the same spot where the escalator zombie was bobbing up and down, which he may be here today. And I met some more YouTube pals from Iowa. People are here from not only around the country, but around the world. I wanted to come over here to see the famous hallway. Flyboy zombie limping down. And the last time I was here, I was texting Adam, it's right here. And I was showing him that I was here, and he was excited for me like he always was. He knew exactly where I was when I sent him the photo of this hallway. Just thinking of Ken Foree and Reiniger running in and out of this hallway. It's one of my favorite spots. I couldn't wait to come back up here. Hopefully we'll see some zombies walking through the mall at some point this weekend or today, recreating this iconic spot of Flyboy creeping down the hallway. This is one of the best shots ever. This shot and the one in the elevator when all the hands break in at Flyboy. Flyboy's like the epicenter of great Romero shots in Dawn of the Dead. All right, below Forever 21, it looks like the door to the main hallway back to the boiler room is wide open, perhaps open for the tour. Let's go take a peek. All right, here it is open. Check it out. Just gonna take a peek. Authorized personnel only. Just taking a peek. Down there to the left is the office. And in that office, hopefully we'll see it at some point this weekend, is the original desk that was in the shot. It's in my video, check it out. But that desk has sat in the same spot since 1978, because you can see that desk in this office still here today. Hopefully they didn't move it in the last 5 years. All right, we got 7 minutes till the opening ceremony. I'm thinking of this biker that was wearing the sombrero. There was a blood pressure cuff machine that sat right here behind the escalator. And he puts his arm in there, and all the zombies, of course, they come and eat him. I always thought that was like hilarious. That is one of the funniest moments on screen in Dawn of the Dead. It happened right here. And where the food court is today, right out here, this was the ice skating rink. Back in the day, Monroeville Mall, as you saw in the movie, had an ice skating rink, and it was right out here. They were doing shooting target practice across the ice at some point in the movie, shooting the zombies. But that was all right there. No food court back then. Goodbye Spencer's, and amazing, check this out, Pink Panther. I have never noticed this before. Maybe I did, I just forgot about it. That is so cool. I hope they move this. I hope someone gets this and keeps it. All of this stuff, even Cat in the Hat. And someone said to check out the Living Dead Museum Facebook group and leave a comment on there to see if anyone has any spare tickets to the tours this weekend. So I wasn't following. I can't comment unless they accept me to the group, so that may not happen. They're probably busy this weekend. Whoever's monitoring this Facebook group.
Welcome to the Living Dead weekend. This is going to be an amazing weekend. So much stuff going on. How many people? Yeah, there we go. A big round of applause for the guy up the escalator, Ryan. He is going to be your part-time host here.
There you go. Cool.
That's how we're going to introduce everybody. They're just going to go up there and down. No. Just say, how many people have never been to a Living Dead weekend before?
That's me.
This is awesome. You guys are in for an amazing treat. How many people are from a different country? Raise your hand.
Oh wow, look at that.
England, welcome aboard. We have a lot of people coming from England, Denmark, and Japan for some reason. That was the last time we did this. It is an amazing event. There's halls here that have all kinds of vendors, as well as the celebrity meet and greets with the autographs. We do the panels up here. There is a schedule for the panels in your programs, and there is, I believe, there's hall A, B, C, and D. We actually have a fourth hall, and both of these halls, one of the halls on the lower level, and the other three are upstairs. So they'll also have vendors with all kinds of stuff you can't find anywhere. You can't even find it on the internet. So we have stuff that you can't really find anywhere else. The ticket booths, I believe, are over there. If you haven't got your tickets yet, I guess the line is gone, which is awesome. There is the museum up there. Make sure to check out the Living Dead Museum. Now, we don't know how many more of these we're going to be able to do. We might be able to squeeze one more in before they demolish the mall.
Okay, that's good.
I'm just this guy. I'm not those guys. So I just do whatever they tell me to do. We might be able to squeeze two more in. I don't know. But needless to say, we got some really great
But right now it's the last.
So make sure to stick around. Feel free to take as many photographs and videos as you like of the panels of what goes on. We're just all one big laid-back crazy zombie video.
All right, I have an hour and 30 minutes to kill, over an hour and 30 minutes to kill. So I'm actually going to pay admission and enter the Living Dead Museum. I want to see that elevator. All right, now my third time walking through the Living Dead Museum. I was just here back in December when I was in town for Steel City Con, and that's when I announced that they would be tearing down this iconic landmark of a filming location. Just $10 to walk inside. I'm looking forward to highlighting not just Dawn of the Dead. Check this out. This is really nice. Got it all laid out for you, but also the original, the film that started it all, filmed in Evans City, just north of Pittsburgh. The original Ghoul right there. We're talking about Night of the Living Dead. Not only did this start it all, as far as the zombie craze, this was the movie that started it all for me. The creature feature. Listen.
This one conducted by Sheriff Conan McClellan in Butler County, Pennsylvania.
When I watched this movie for my first time, I was hooked on horror. One of the most terrifying movies of all time, Night of the Living Dead. And we are now in the devoted Dawn of the Dead room. A lot of screen use stuff in here, props of course. I'm going to try to point out stuff that I haven't shown before. This is an original TV studio light used in the TV news segment in the beginning of the film. WPGH 53. That's really neat. Right here, there's a picture of what's going on here. Night Riders. Spectra Pro model P251 used by director photographer Michael Garnick, director George A. Romero, assistant cameraman, and gaffers throughout the making of Dawn of the Dead, Creepshow, Night Riders, and Day of the Dead. That's a cool piece of history right there. You've got one of the airport zombies up here, recreated mask. They're actually selling this mask in the museum store outside. And then here it is. The elevator, the screen-used elevator. Now this would currently be the Cinemark Theater in that spot here today. But this is the one you see on screen. Check it out. They've got it going here for you from the film. It's one of the best scenes. Specifically, when the hands come in, rushing at Flyboy, I'm sure they'll get a shot for you. This was all filmed in this elevator to my right. There, that's what I'm talking about right there. So iconic. Such beautifully edited, terrifying scene. Wish we could get in there. I've gotten so many pictures right here. I've never been inside though. Reach inside a little bit. I gotta get my Living Dead weekend pass in there. They've also placed like the elevator door key that was mounted by the elevator, and also where they would have touched the button. That's right here too. In this case, Dawn of the Dead original screen use props. We've got the SWAT team rifle, the M16 there, the turtleneck jersey. Look under there, underneath the jumpsuit, and also, of course, the gas mask. Those are screen used. And back here, I see a signature of Tom Savini. Check out the belt there. It says, "Let the letter confirm that the dark blue ammo belt, now owned by Chris Lane, is one of only ammo belt worn by the Ken Foree." That's cool. Original production props from 1978, Dawn of the Dead. These, of course, would have been created by Mr. Tom Savini. These are the screen-used JCPenney ceiling lights, as you see in the movie. When you're watching the movie, look up, you'll see these. And so when I filmed that first video here in the mall, I did feature this museum, and I did more of a deep dive tour because it was the opening day. That day I came in here was the opening day of this museum in this mall. Looks like there might be a tour going on down here. Here's some of the original escalators that were in the mall at the time of the film. So this is screen used. Also, they've got a Monroeville Mall flag. That's the symbol there. And then over here, original interior mall light fixtures. No, wait, that's it right there. Those are so cool. But in here, Monroeville Mall 1978 era security uniform, as you see the zombie guard wearing in the film. If you look at the patch over here, it says Monroeville Mall. This is talking about the history of Monroeville Mall with the movie. It says director George A. Romero found the perfect setting to explore his thoughts on American culture. Ultimately, as Dawn of the Dead, cathedral of consumerism, in quotations, the mall is as vital to the film's narrative as its protagonist, biker gangs and hoarders of flesh-seeking zombies. Plans to build the mall began in the early 1960s by Don Mark Reddy, later Oxford Development Company. Ground broke in January 1968, lasted nearly 2 years. The mall opened on Tuesday, May 13th, 1969, at a final cost estimated at $30 million. Roughly $230 million today. And I saw some of these available in the store outside. Old postcards of the Monroeville Mall. They got the old staircase there. It's at the far atrium that's seen in the movie. These are really cool. Oh, there's the ice skating rink. That's what it looked like in the movie. Oh yeah. Be cool to buy some of these. I may buy some of these on the way out. Check it out. These are cool shots. And there's the iconic tower. Present day, this is where the Romero bust is right there. And it looks like they didn't have escalators over here at that time. That's right, because they don't in the movie. One more fun fact for you. The mall originally housed 125 stores, which increased to 143 when Dawn was shot in 1978. All right, guys, I just bought some stuff inside the Living Dead Museum like it was going out of style. First thing I'll show you here, I bought a piece of the Monroeville Mall as seen in Dawn of the Dead, right there, certificate of authenticity, Mall Hall wall. It was taken down on March 26, 2024. So I paid 75 bucks. I thought that was a fair price. I have a piece of the Monroeville Mall and I will keep this forever. Be cool to get a signature on it. That is one of the things I bought. I also found that they were selling several Living Dead weekend shirts. This is the one they're giving out, so I got the shirt. We have a good time going here. And also I got the official Monroeville Mall t-shirt. So adding to my t-shirt collection, never gonna get rid of these. And Chris and I collect Christmas ornaments, and we put it on our Christmas tree every year. So of course I had to get this one to commemorate that. And then I did find the set of postcards I shared to you back in the museum. This was 12 bucks. I spent, let's say $1.50 is what I'm gonna say in my head, but not $1.50 if you know what I mean. I had to get this stuff. It is, let's see, 15 till 1. We still have an hour and 15 minutes, but I think the doors have opened over there for Hall B for VIP. This one's a little bigger, but similar. Oh no, wait, there you go. That's how it should go. Just to confirm, to match it up, I've got the brick from the Monroeville Mall. All right, I just met another subscriber chatting over there. Jim Flannery, I'll never forget that name, such a cool dude. Thanks for talking to me, Jim. Thanks for watching the videos. He was pointing out the Evil Dead 2 video I created way back when, and then Adam gave me a nice shout out in the video when he went and filmed that spot. I didn't realize I was the one that found it originally. I was the first one to find it until now. I didn't know that. All right, I went to my car, put my stuff up, got me a cola, Liquid Death, and I'm going to head inside the mall and try to find an ATM. I remember pointing this out the first time I was here. We got 90s nails. That's cool. That's probably been there since the 90s, of course. All right, so Hall B is open right now, but only for VIP. We still got 45 minutes, 2 o'clock. I see Greg Nicotero. Was just hanging out with him at Days of the Dead Atlanta. There was a cool moment where he took my camera. You might remember that vlog. There he is right there. That's so cool. I'm gonna say hello to Greg. All right, I wish I could just film all these conversations I'm having on camera, but I don't think that's the vibe here. But I have talked to so many Dawn of the Dead fans, subscribers, channels, all saying the same things. They're excited, bittersweet. Just hoping that someday that they commemorate this place properly. Walmart bought the building. And as Walt Disney once said, progress. But not when it hits the heart. Not when it hits nostalgia. No! All right, we got the tour going on right now. So this was the 12 o'clock tour, and they're just getting to the center of the mall. That is a huge group right there. All right, we're going down the escalator as the tour is progressing.
Is in a sidecar, a motorcycle at one point, and he comes screaming down the lane in that motorcycle. That would have been
getting the tour from the outside. We're not technically taking the tour, we're watching the tour. We're watching the tour take the tour.
Tom would have been in that motorcycle, which we have here, a museum here, the Living Dead Museum.
Oh, I didn't know the motorcycle was in there. Dude.
Thank you. I had.
Oh, look at that. That's so cool,
But look,
man. That was
I
his
dedicated the tours to Adam.
Oh, that's so cool, dude. You got him on there.
Love the guy.
That's amazing.
He came on my tour in 2018 too. So
I remember that. Yeah, he was here. He met you, and he unveiled when you guys unveiled the Romero bust.
Yep,
Remember that?
yep.
That's so sweet. His favorite movie. I was texting him the last time I was here. Sorry to pause the tour.
It's okay. By the way,
Sorry, guys. Hey, guys.
Tampa
Yeah.
YouTuber,
Oh, yeah.
phenom of YouTube.
I'm just having fun. So,
Awesome.
Love Dawn of the Dead. You guys enjoy the tour.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for what you do. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go.
All right. If I don't get on the tour now, it's okay. I didn't think that was going to happen. That was a beautiful Adam moment. All right, now in the food court, aka the ice skating rink. Oh, look, they got slot machines in here now. It's cool to just have that moment there. Adam loved this movie so much. Go check out his channel. You know it. I've gotten emotional several times. That was the top one right there.
One other thing I do want to mention. It might seem like something small. At 5:15, it says cast reunion photos. What they're going to do is we're going to bring, I believe there's 40.
Wow.
All 40 cast members. They're going to be posed in front of the George Romero statue.
Oh, that's cool.
You guys can take you guys can't get in the photo. But you can take as many photos or videos as you like.
That's
it's something
cool.
we've never done before. We're getting all of the cast members in front of the bust of George. That's where we kind of clear that area out. We move the stage here.
There he is, Ken Forey. Yeah, that's amazing to see him here. We've met Ken many of times, never in the filming location.
Not bad, right? Doesn't look too bad.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
It's working. I'm getting a little fat. I'm working at it. I get here to Pittsburgh. I had to go to sleep the other night. Get in Pittsburgh Thursday. Walking through the terminal, going to baggage check, and I have these shoes, and the shoe got caught in the thing, and the wouldn't let go, and I go tumbling.
Oh no.
So last night I was in the emergency room till 8 o'clock this morning.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Yeah, right. So I'm a little gimpy. I'm all right. Nothing broken, but I'm a little gimpy. But I so wanted to be in the shape that I'm in and have my full abilities for this show. And I'm really disappointed about that. I really am, because I really wanted to have a good time with you. But we'll get over it. I'll be all right. All right. I just thought myself, how many people are not here to celebrate the closing of this mall as we are today? And I would imagine that some of the people's, I think, from, some people? Of course you do. You know a few, don't you? Right? So I thought we should kind of take a moment to think of those who were a part of this, because this is the last of this. After this, Walmart will be here, and we're here to celebrate.
Whoa!
I know. I may never go to Walmart again.
It's truly hard.
But at this point, Dawn of the Dead fans are some of the most devoted fans in show business.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Amen.
This was a small film. It was low budgeted. You've heard me say that before. It was successful not because of George's script or his idea, his concept of what he wanted to display in this film. It wasn't because of the acting. It wasn't because of the editing or the distribution or the special effects or the tech people behind it. It was a combination of all those things happening and falling into the right place at the right time, and it produced a film that changed America, changed a generation, and it's been in competition with films that were far more well-funded, that had stars, budgets, Hollywood productions. Dawn of the Dead has been classified and ranked with those films as number 3, number 2, number 4. You know, I was ranked number 4 in All Action Heroes by Empire Magazine.
Yeah, look at that. That's awesome.
All of the right things happened for this film to touch you and people like you, that you have kept this going, this fever, this love, this passion for decades. You've made this mall what it is. It wouldn't be open this long without you. You know?
I believe that.
You are all over the world. There are fans like you all over the world for this film. And so the reason you're here, the reason you love it, the reason the reason this place is like a temple to you is a good reason. Because everybody in the world felt the same way. Those of you who love horror, those of the audiences that love horror and action adventure, love this film all over the world. And it wasn't because of one thing. It was because everything came together at the right moment, the right time. The actors were on point.
Yeah.
George's script was there. The mall was excellent. The special effects, classic. The distribution, outstanding. The generation who saw it in the 1970s, ready for it, ate it up. So, and the proof is, you're here.
Yeah.
You're standing here. You're standing here. You come back here all the time. You come back here every year. You come back here, they're new. There are people that are handed. How many people were introduced to Dawn of the Dead by their grandfather, by their grandmother, by an aunt, by a crazy brother? How many were dragged into a theater at 9 and 8 years old, snuck into a theater at 9 and 8 years old? You know, this thing has gone on for, what is it, 45 years? Is it 45, 40 something? Yeah, right? Come on. It was low budget. It wasn't supposed to get this. It wasn't supposed to do this. And this is the only film that has done this, of George's films. And this is the only film that I know that has been able to do this in the history of Hollywood. With this budget, with these people, in this situation, to produce a film that has touched so many people, changed so many lives. I got a gentleman today, Marco, I don't know where he is. He came up to me, he said, Marco, sign this. He said, then he gave me his badges, he's a SWAT officer. He said, I owe this to you. And he's not the first person that's done that, a SWAT officer. I've gotten it from many throughout the years, many in many states, many countries, under many situations. Here's my medal, here's my survivor, here's my badge. Because you meant so much to me. You changed my life. I would have been in prison if I hadn't seen you. I mean, come on. So anyway, that's about this. I think I've eaten up all my time, right? Okay.
Take as much as you want.
So, here's the last thing to say tonight. Well, this afternoon. They get you that this is fitting. They come up at a table. Wait a minute, hold on. Even better. You guys know about Star Trek, right? You guys know about it? What happened, right? Yeah? They created a planet after me, named it after me, right? You didn't know that? Hold it. Just to give you another example of what this film has done. Star Trek, Brave New World. One of the episodes was Journey to Ken Foray.
That's awesome. I had no idea. Ken Foray. Yeah. That deserves a clap. I love Ken.
So your passion is not misplaced. Your hunger for this is not misplaced. There are many like you. You are, what is it? You're stamped with approval, baby. You belong. This is right. You're not making a mistake. You bought into the right franchise, and this is it, Dawn of the Dead. And thank you so much. Listen, here's the thing I want to say to you before I get off here. This is the last thing. This is the last time we're going to be here. Okay? In between getting an autograph signed, in between going to the celebrity parties this weekend or the screenings or some of the other events, take a walk down one of these hallways and have your wife with you, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever, children. Take a walk for a few seconds, going out to have a cigarette. Take a walk and just take a nice deep breath. Look around, because this is your temple. And you should take that last walk to say goodbye and reminisce a little bit. It's yours. Take care.
Yeah, thank you, Ken. Well said. Yeah. There he is, right there. That was a really cool, powerful moment there. Ken Forey, amazing. Acknowledging the fact that this is all about to be gone. Remembering those who have passed. Not just the cast and crew, but the fans. Just, I said I wasn't going to cry today. That was really powerful. And now it's time to go up to the convention. It is well after 2 o'clock now. All right, now we can enter. I'm going to walk into Hall B. We got vendors and celebrities inside. All right off the bat, Tom Savini's motorcycle from Dawn of the Dead. No freaking way. Okay, that's amazing. I heard someone say this was here. Wasn't so sure. Dude, that is so cool. This is the one seen in the movie, of course, right through the mall. Sidecar and all. I gotta get a picture with this. Freaking amazing. All right, so it looks like after you do the photo opportunity, this is where you come to pick it up and buy it. Oh, this was a Party City. Check that out. Rest in peace, Party City. So there was a lot of Halloween in here once. All right, check out the Party City floor. Okay, over here behind me, I believe. Oh, wow. I think they're definitely of the era. I don't know if they were screen used, but these are props. Photo props from Dawn of the Dead. I think so. Unless this is left over from Party City, it could be. I don't think that they had that IBM computer in the 70s, but it looks like the desk from Dawn of the Dead. Hey, are you okay back there? He's been here since Party City closed, I'm sure. Okay, along this wall and the other wall, we have all of the cast zombies of Dawn of the Dead. You can walk up, talk to them, pay to get their autograph. A lot of them have screen use stuff as seen in the movie. Looks like someone's selling poster and some 8x10s here. It'd be cool to get that signed. They also have some of Flyboy's gloves here. Rest in peace, David Imge. Passed away just a couple years ago, Mr. Flyboy, David Imge. And we've got Galen Ross over here. Amazing to see her in the mall. So nice. Hoping to meet her and get her autograph. And then right next to Galen, we have Scott Reniger. That's so cool. I met Jim just moments ago off camera. I just saw him in line. He's already got autographs. What'd you get here, man?
Well, I already had the man himself, George Romero, on there from years ago. I got the zombie from the photo, the head here.
Yeah.
And then Galen Ross.
Oh, that's cool.
Did the quote, why do they come here? At the mall where they came.
That's so cool, dude.
Like that?
That's the moment right there.
It is. It's captured. Anyway, it's awesome meeting you, man.
Yeah, it's good to meet
really
you, dude.
good.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
I want to meet Chris the girl one day.
You will. You will.
I will. Keep
Yeah.
my eyes out.
All right. There are so many zombies from Dawn of the Dead here. They are all the way around the outskirts, the perimeter of the old party city. It's pretty impressive. I look forward to getting them in the video later, all of them at one time during that photo. And this is one of the very first zombies I met of Dawn of the Dead, the machete zombie. All right, it's a horror convention in a mall. I see some familiar vendors in here. Welcome to Bootleg as FCK. Kind of paraphrasing it there for you. I love that they make these. They also make a selfie guy from Terrifier 2, if you know, you know. The Fog. We've got I Shot Him 6 Times, the bullet casings from Halloween. We've got the Lonesome Death of Jordy Verrill. You know, it'd be cool if you got this sign so your signature is like all lit up. $40 for the lit up movie posters. They got all the Romero right here. They even got these up here. Ooh, we've got Liquid Schwartz from Spaceballs. Hey, who's ready for Spaceballs 2? Bootleg as F. I like the little VHS cover refrigerator magnets. That's really neat. That's the classic one.
So if you go over to Scope Zombie, Bob Michelini, he designed the cover.
Oh, okay.
So,
that's a good heads up. I didn't know that. These are the moments you can get the machete zombie. All right, I've never been at a convention where I just want to absolutely get everyone's signature all in one, right? Everyone in here was in Dawn of the Dead. I can imagine you can spend a lot of coin. Oh, check this out. Recording in progress. And we've got Richard France here signing an autograph. He is the commentator in the beginning of the film, on the news, the broadcaster. Okay, we're heading over to Hall A. Hall C is right here behind me. Looks like Hall C might be the smallest of the halls. All right, just like the other hall, we got vendors in the middle. We got celebrities on the wall. We got Tom Savini over there. And the last time I was in Pittsburgh, I remember meeting Byron Winton and just boasting on his artwork here. He is selling this stuff, of course, here this weekend. This is really cool. Day of the Dead. And then you've got the Dawn of the Dead. Okay, this is on the flyer. So they used Byron's artwork for the official flyer. And there are still cast members, zombies, that have not shown up yet. They will be here at some point this weekend.
And George said he wanted me like he was Raiders shooting the machine gun off.
Right.
So that's why I went out and found that sombrero because I thought, okay, I'm going to do this little speck on the screen. Let me make sure I can see myself.
Yeah.
But then George came up with the bits with the blood pressure machine.
That's genius.
Because it was just happened to be there, and he said, let's do this. Okay. Yeah.
I was just saying moments ago, I laugh every time I see that.
Yeah, it's like,
so much. I rewound it back on VHS. And I was like, I gotta watch that again. It's an honor to meet you. This is the scene I was just referring to.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Oh, there you are there, recreating it. Oh, someone got the tattoo. That's so
got
cool.
A tattoo, yeah.
That's so cool. All right, I'm at Deals of the Dead. They've got more lit up signs over here. Really cool. A lot of Romero signs. Also, they have VHS available over here. Oh, okay. I did not know this t-shirt would be available. Oh my gosh, it has the date on it. Might have to pick this one up before I leave this weekend too. And you can have your own George A. Romero bust for $65. So cool. Always have to say I never got the privilege, the honor, or the pleasure to meet this man. And wish I had. I missed him. Didn't really go to a convention. My first horror convention was Spooky Empire, and George had just passed away, and I regret not going to meet him. All right, I thought I smelled popcorn in here. That's pretty cool. The Scope Zombie has quite a vendor table over here and a lot of props and popcorn. Check it out. You can get an autograph from the Scope Zombie, Dwight Pritchett, and the legendary Tom Savini. I've gotten his autograph. I've talked to him many times. I may have him sign something specific to commemorate this occasion. Right? Say goodbye creep moment. That would be cool. All right, so if I don't get an autograph today, it's a 3-day weekend, I can come back. And I almost missed this zombie at the far right corner of this mural that I showed when I was walking in. It's definitely an Instagram wall. Also, they got Batman there because Michael Keaton, of course, is from Pittsburgh. Worked on the Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood show, and the rest is history. He's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan as well. All right, it's 10 after 3. I've got a couple hours to kill. All there is left to do right now is to get autographs or just kind of hang out. So I'm gonna hit up the food court, get some lunch, and then we'll be back for the photo. And I decided to stop at Sarku, Japan and pick up some teriyaki chicken on vegetables. 11 bucks for all that food, that's pretty good. Not only was it 1101, the order number was 111. There's that 1111 thing again.
So what's interesting about this, you're both really well dressed when you're outside. And that's kind of like into the middle of the film.
Came and he put a bullet hole in my head and blood down my face, and we're like, we're gonna land on the escalator when you get up top, and roll off. Being 17 or 18 at the time, didn't think anything like that. No danger involved. I look at the pictures now, there's like claws on the escalator things. They weren't as safe as they are now right now. But I mean, it was a blast.
All right, I'm going up escalators in the Monroeville Mall. Not the same set.
And I would have to pull out my phone and show the picture.
And one of the escalator zombies
So I mean, it was tremendous.
is on stage right there. He said that they gave him free food to work on the set. He was in high school when they were filming the movie. All right, I'm in line for Tom Savini. He's going to be my second autograph, my first on this poster. I did not realize Mr. Sombrero was on here. I would have had him sign this. But Tom will be my first to sign my Living Dead Weekend 2026, the last one in the Monroeville Mall. I figured I'd get this sign and frame it. You could get the whole gang to sign this weekend. There's so many angles you can do it. Some people are going to get every single autograph. Here's this famous scene. When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. That wasn't his line. His was, say goodnight, creep. Looks like 50 bucks for photo, combo 70, just a selfie 50. All right, just got my autograph from Tom. I meant to have him sign himself, but he signed it right here. I got to talking to him. All right, back in line B. It looks like Ken Forey's line, super long, of course. Ken, Scott, and Galen's line are the longest lines, of course. Let's see if I wait for at least one of them. I can't come back. I'm going to be here all weekend. All right, Sharon Sakati, the nurse zombie, is on my poster here, or on my flyer. I'm going to get her to sign it. Sharon was also in Hellraiser 3 and Night Riders. Here's a picture of Sharon and George Romero, copy of the original working script. Looks like 40 bucks with autograph. So I know exactly where this was taken. This is the rock wall by the main entrance of the movie where they enter the mall. All right, thank you, Sharon.
Thank you.
All right. Starting to see the actors kind of get in line for the photo. Some of them are down in there. You just gotta spot them. Oh, I see a Nicotero. He's easy to spot right there.
Okay, the 3 main cast members are there. So this is a great photo op for you. The first 3 main cast members.
All right, so they're doing individual sets. The 3 main cast members there. That's awesome. See, everyone's trying to get a photo here. I'm standing up on a chair.
This as well now.
All right, now Tom Savini.
So Tom's in this. Once again, feel free to take as many photos as you like.
Got people up here too, look at it. All the way around. I don't want to move. I'm up on the chair. I don't want to move too fast.
Are we there yet, Jeff? We are getting
Excuse me, can I have everybody back up, please?
Leaders.
One in the end. Back up.
That's so cool, man. Take a screenshot, make it last longer.
Once again, this is a final grouping. Everyone up there, awesome. Take as many photos or video as you would like. If you're going on stage to get a photograph, please be careful.
Still more coming in here.
This should be everybody. If there's anybody that was in the film that is not in the picture, please step in. This is the final call. I think you're all in there.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Once again, entire cast.
See how long they can stand there. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate them doing this. Pretty cool. Check out all the people behind me going up the escalator. Wow, so
Please keep in mind they're going to be headed back to their tables to sign after this and hang out. Please join them. Give them a few more minutes. So nice to have them all in one spot. Make sure to post this on social media.
What?
Tell them where you're at.
Hold on, I can't hear. You need everybody out of the way.
oh, okay. All right, we've been told to move. All right, getting them on the escalator here as I'm going up. That's so cool. All right, I made it up just in time. There they go, dispersing, going back to their tables. That was really cool. When there's no more mall, the dead will still walk the earth. All right, guys, so I have bumped into a friend, my friend Chris, who just so happens to own the Silence of the Lambs Buffalo Bills house. And I thought you might be here this weekend. Yeah, hey Chris.
Hey, what's up, Tampa J?
Yeah, it's exciting that you own a piece of cinema history and one of the most grim and awesome. I have not been there yet, but we're talking about me coming out.
Yes, we are talking about Tampa J getting to Buffalo Bill's house, absolutely.
Put some lotion on the skin, all that stuff.
Yeah, you got your skin suit soft, get you all covered, absolutely.
And you got the house on there, that's so cool.
Yeah, of course. But you know, the truth is Buffalo Bill's house is a labor of love. And I'm someone who's passionate about film history and preserving it. And this format allows us to do it. So Buffalo Bill's house is famous for being the filming location for Silence of the Lambs. The last 20 minutes of the movie was filmed there. And it is an Airbnb vacation rental and guided tour experience. So we welcome film fanatics to come in and relive a piece of nostalgia inside this iconic house.
That's so cool, dude. I'm so happy that you're just an awesome person. We're just in general, but it's so cool that you get to live. Do you live on site or do you live off site?
I rented full-time 365,
but you own it.
I visit the house like at least once a month for a few days. So.
You have to.
Yeah, to keep it open to the public, I have to be fully accessible 365
That's
days
cool.
a year.
And if they want to book, just go on Airbnb or?
We are on Airbnb, but pro tip, it's cheaper on our website. That's
there you
all
go. Check that out. It's right there.
BuffaloBillsHouse.com. We're located 25 miles outside of the city of Pittsburgh. We do overnight stays, we do guided tours, we do special events, birthdays, anniversaries, and we do on-location filming as well.
And I will be there someday.
And Tampa J is going, so stay posted for that
There you
episode.
go, much ahead.
I promise you it's coming. And don't forget to put the lotion on your skin, or else you'll get the hose again.
Of course, we got to get Precious in here.
Don't you hurt my dog! Don't you make me hurt your dog! You don't know what pain is!
Alright, it's 10 till 6. I'm going to get one more autograph for today, and I'm in Galen Ross's line over here. It's the shortest one between Ken and Scott's line, so I'm going to get her to sign right there. Not do the Savini up here. but get her to sign right there. You know what I mean? All right, watching Galen Ross signed a really cool box of the elevator scene that someone made right here. That's amazing. Looks like all the cast members are signing it.
What would you like?
If you wanted to do a quote, yeah, that would be great. Yeah, thank you. All right, thanks, Galen. Yeah, I'd like to get one. Thank you. And of course, she signed it. Why do they come back? So cool. I let her know that at some point this weekend I was going to be in on the photo op. There's a photograph of me and Galen Ross. So cool. Why do they come back? Is it Malin or Malin?
Malin.
Malin.
Nor is it Melon, in which case I wouldn't be here doing this.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys are here. Thank you. Yeah.
Do you want the date?
Sure. That's cool. Yeah.
Okay.
The date would be awesome. I like to have my name on them because I put them on my wall, you know.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like some people,
And I made a new Dawn of the Dead zombie friend, Monty Malin, right here on the helicopter pad. He said he was very young when he filmed this. He put Flips D. Also got a photograph with me and Monty, 20 bucks. Really nice man, and I enjoyed talking to him. Now I've made my way to the other side of the mall. Things have calmed down, much quieter over here. I am so grateful that I got to come up here and have so many great experiences already here on the first day of the last ever in the Monroeville Mall Living Dead weekend. I met so many awesome people, fans of the movie, friends on YouTube, and everyone is just saying how sad they are that this place is going away. This means so much to so many people, to myself. Odds are if you clicked on this video and you weren't able to come here this weekend, or you're just finding out that this is not going to be here anymore, it's going to be quite a shock. I just can't imagine. It's a thing that malls are dying across America, but everyone was hoping because this movie meant so much to the genre of horror, to people of Pittsburgh, to horror fans, that this one would tag along for a little longer. But grateful that it was here this long. This is the last tour for this evening. And guess what, guys? I have good news. I have been invited to join one of the last tours this weekend, and I have a weekend pass, so stay tuned. I will be coming back to the Monroeville Mall at some point this weekend to join in on one of the last tours. Dawn of the Dead filming locations in the real Living Dead weekend. Watch ahead. And there's one last area of the mall that was heavily used in the filming right here. This is where everyone entered the mall. The motorcycle gang, Tom Savini. And I was just offered again to jump on that tour, but I think I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna take the whole entire tour because it already started, so I'll be back. Check this out. One of my favorite parts right here. I have recreated this moment, and Adam the Woo has recreated this moment. This is when the guy was bouncing his belly, the zombie bouncing his belly right there on the glass. And we end where it started, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're a fan of Dawn of the Dead, I hope you enjoyed this. You still have time to come out if you're anywhere in this area. This is going all the way to Sunday afternoon. Get your tickets online. There should be some available at the door, but always better to get online before you come. And if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe below if it's your first time, because I am coming back to take the tour. I'm so happy it worked out for us. So yeah, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you there, guys. I'll be in Pittsburgh a few days, so I'm not just planning on doing this. I'm going to do something else too. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please know that you're awesome, that you're loved, and no matter who you are and no matter what you're going through, just know that there is always much ahead. This was so cool. I'm going to finish up this. I'm not going to get every single person's autograph on here, but I'm going to get a few more. So that'll also be part of that adventure. And if you want to see a full-length video in depth a vicarious tour of the filming locations of Dawn of the Dead. Again, I have placed that video, the link to that, in the description below. I hope you enjoy that. Also, it's on my filming locations playlist on the main page of my YouTube channel. And I actually got to walk back through the mall. I parked over there. Whoops. All right. I am going to take as much time in this mall as I can, and I will be back before they tear it down for sure. So there will be many videos to come before the Monroeville Mall gets torn down. Hope to see you there. All right, the sun's come out. How about this for bonus features? Check out this truck. Whoa. It's a Unimog with a giant zombie on it. It says, I think it says Steel Man. Those look like guts coming out. This is so cool. Awesome. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. There's always much ahead. I will be back to the Monroeville Mall very soon.